Let's move on now and bring in Venkat Narayan. Venkat Narayan believes that NDA stands at 130 seats. The Mahagathbandhan, he predicts, will get between 95 to 105 seats. Jan Swaraj will get between 5 and 15. AIMM will get between 2 to 8, and others will stand at 10 to 20. He's put NDA ahead, but short of a clear majority, suggesting a tight race with potential of a hung assembly. What has led you to make this prediction, Venkat Narayan?
Uday, I expect the NDA to win at least 130 seats in the 243 seat Bihar State Assembly. So they may not need anybody's help. They will form the government on their own. See, my analysis is based on the monitoring of 40,000 voters across Bihar. We have been, I'm associated with a firm called Reach Out Analytics Private Limited. This is based in Hyderabad. We have been monitoring voter behavior on the social media with the help of mobile phones. So on that basis, we found that at least 40% of the votes are going to go to the NDA, which may convert into 130 seats, a comfortable majority. One of the reasons why the Bihar may send the NDA back to power is that Bihar is possibly the poorest state in the country. As Swaminathan Iyer, my friend, wrote in the Times of India today, it may take at least 100 years to improve the lot of the average Bihari. That apart, during the past 20 years, during Nitish Kumar's rule of Bihar, the compound annual growth rate, CAGR, has been 10.2%. That is more than 25 other states in the country. It is just that people outside the state may not be familiar with this, and Nitish does not have any corruption charges or is not involved in any controversies and all that, except recently, his memory lapses come to the fore because on television he confused Mr. Modi with Vajpayee, so on and so forth. But the fact remains. Another thing, Uday, is that 75 lakhs of potential voters of Bihar are immigrants living in Delhi, Bombay, and other parts of India. That means every 10th eligible voter is out of the state and is not going to go back to exercise his franchise. And every second family in Bihar has one immigrant working outside the Bihar state. And the fact that each woman has received 10,000 rupees just before the elections, all the money has gone into her personal account and all that. So, and women are going to outnumber men in this election in Bihar because 75 lakhs of eligible voters are outside the state and they're not going to go back to exercise their franchise. So the women are likely to vote for the NDA for the simple reason that they have benefited uh, enormously. These are the reasons why I think that the NDA is likely to come back to power, but with a reduced majority. Just like the NDA at the center has come back, and Mr. Modi needed Chandrababu Naidu's help and Nitish Kumar's help to form his third government at the center. Uday?
Through the magic mark, or do you believe they might require some independence, possibly Prashant Kishore, possibly Tej Pratap Yadav, or others?
You see, Uday, the thing about Prashant Kishore is that he has put up a lot of candidates. His problem is he's not going to get more than 5,000 votes in any of the constituencies. So that way, he is going to cut into the votes that would have gone to possibly the JDU, but that's not likely to happen. And as you know, 17% of the population in Bihar
But you're giving him between 5 and 15 seats.
5 and 15. No, I'm not giving 5 and 15 seats. About 5 seats or so. All the
But
other parties
I can see
either,
between 5 and 15 on your screens. You want to correct that?
yes, I want to correct that.
So you believe that he's going to only get about 5 seats?
Yeah, his problem is he
Okay.
might get at the most 5,000 votes in each of the constituencies where he is
So
fighting the election.
he's a vote cutter. You're also giving AIMIM 2 to 8. Do you believe they are
Yeah,
also cutting the opposition's votes?
the thing is about AIMIM is going to get Muslim votes, and 17% of the population in Bihar is Muslim, but he may not get enough votes to defeat the candidate in a given constituency. But by cutting into the votes of a potential winner, he might help the other guy. So that's precisely what is going to happen. And in some of the seats which Congress won the last time, they're going to lose them to the NDA this time, Uday, according to our analysis.
High voter turnout that we've seen, the almost 10% increase in that, what do you attribute that to?
Well, it's obviously women are showing up in large numbers, and it has direct transfer. The money is going into the personal accounts of these women who are involved in self-help groups, and more
Yes.
than 1 crore beneficiaries received their money. So obviously, they are going to the polling booths to vote possibly in favor of the NDA. And most of the women, as I said, women are likely to outnumber the men because 10% of the voting
Okay.
people are outside the state and they're not going to go back to exercise their franchise. So women are going to vote most likely in large numbers to the Nitish and BJP and Chirag Paswan's combination, Uday.
All right. Appreciate you joining us. Let's take a break on that note. Venkat Narayan, thank you for being with us.